G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. Now today we're going to have a look at this awesome brand new release from MJX. This is their new Hypergo 1/16 scale buggy, guys, and it is brushless this time. Okay, this is also known as the 16207 model, and we're going to have a quick look at it on the bench today, guys. Unfortunately, I can't do a full review because, as I said in previous videos, we're in the middle of winter at the moment and it's just constantly raining every day. So just going to have a quick look at this one today, and then I'll take it out in another video. So anyway guys, MJX emailed me and they asked me if I wanted to have a look at their brand new buggy, and of course I said yes. And yeah, hopefully we see these ones released online soon. I believe they're not officially released yet. So this time we've got a brushless system. As you can see, it's marked clearly on the box that this is a 3S brushless model. We have a 25C 11.1 volt 3S battery, four-wheel drive of course, and pretty good looks on this buggy, as you can see on the box. We also have a breakdown of all the parts that make up this buggy. As you can see, it's got a whole metal drivetrain, pretty much like the brushed versions that came out earlier this year with the Hypergo models. As you can see, we've got rather thick metal CVDs, metal differentials, central drive shaft, spur gear. They've got an actual exploded diagram of the diffs there showing you they're all metal. Oil-filled shocks, of course, like the previous versions. We got a metal front bumper on this one, so that's going to be pretty durable if you end up colliding with anything. All right, so we've got the chassis there, as you can see. Brushless motor. Now the brushless motor specs, all I could see from what the details they sent me was that this is a 2845 kV 4-pole brushless motor, but there hasn't been any information on the kV rating. So if I'll try to do a bit more research, I might actually email them and see if they can come back to me with that info. But hopefully it's around the 3,500, maybe even 4,000 kV. That's just a guess, but yeah, I'm thinking that it might be around between 3,000 to 4,000 kV at a guess. There's a modular battery, 3S 25C. Okay, and yeah, before we have a quick look at the buggy, I just want to show you another package that they sent me. Now, they told me via email that this is an optional extra, guys. This is the HG-T22 2.4 GHz smart RC system. So basically what this is their 3-channel GPS and Bluetooth connectivity transmitter and receiver combo, okay? They told me this does not come with the actual buggy, okay? But this is if you want to have that GPS module feature. Alright, this is an optional extra. As you can see, it has a standalone receiver, guys, just like in the buggy. It's not an all-in-one ESC. And we've got the GPS module. Alright guys, so we'll have a quick look at that at the end of the video, see what we get with that and how it does be compatible with the new buggy. Alright guys, so I'm going to open this one up. Okay, and we'll have a closer look at the brand new 16207 brushless MJX buggy. Okay guys, got everything out of the box. Let's have a quick look at what we get. Okay, so we do get a wheelie bar, alright, with a couple of screws to attach on the back. Of course, as you can see, there's no wing on it, but we've got the wing here. Alright, another 2 screws to attach that wing. Now this one comes with 2 batteries, which is awesome. Okay, there's one in the buggy, I already had a look before. Here's the other modular 3S battery. Now these are 1050 milliamp hour batteries, okay, and it comes with a pretty chunky 3S USB charger there. As you can see, it's got the balance lead there. In this bag here we have the second charger, so it's good to see they pack 2 for the 2 batteries, screwdriver to put the accessories on that I just showed you, and the 4-way wheel nut wrench there. Alright guys, so I have the user manual, of course, for the 16207 brushless buggy here. So all the information that you need to know, guys. Some information about the receiver. Okay, so everything that you need to know. The ESC, specs and troubleshooting, just there. It's a 45 amp ESC with a standalone receiver. So yeah, really nice diagrams. It's got some exploded diagrams here with part numbers included in the diagrams on basically everything, every part of the car. Look at that, metal diff gears, more exploded diagrams, and at the back we've got the spare parts list as well. Alright, so if you need any parts, you can look them up. Okay, onto the transmitter, guys, and as you can see, it is a little bit different in design to the original transmitter. You can see the width of it is much narrower, okay, because this does not have the Bluetooth GPS connectivity system in it. Alright guys, so looks like we've got the steering trim dial just here on the side. We've got that launch control button with the FN, okay, off the previous models on the side as well. So once you press that, it will go full throttle straight off a dig. Alright, that's pretty fun to actually use. Fully proportional, of course. We also have this switch for your throttle rates there. We've got two options there, 70%, okay, so low speed, and then 100%. And that is your on and off switch as well, okay. But other than that, very lightweight controller. Feels good in the hand, just like the previous version. This one looks like it might just take two AA batteries. There is a screw there. I'll have to take that off later. But by going by the battery door, yeah, it looks like only two AA batteries are needed. Alright guys, let's have a closer look at the buggy here from MJX. I do like the design of the canopy here. As you can see, it's got Brushless written on the top banner of the front windscreen section there. Okay, full drive off-road. Nice color combo, you know. You've got the light blue with the dark blues, black, and the grey as well. I like these side skirts, how they've adapted these side skirts to actually tuck in the Lexan shell here on both sides, so that's a nice touch. Especially this will protect the body if you have a few rollovers or flips, rather than the Lexan body flopping around, so it just keeps it in place as well. We've got some decent looking tyres here, as you can see. They've got some pretty decent grip on them. These seem like a medium compound. They are soft, but they also are pretty hard wearing looking tyres. I think they've made them that way, where they're not too soft, so the actual tread lasts you quite a while. Okay, now they do seem like they're not foam filled, guys. I did actually look in the user manual. They got a breakdown of the actual tires here, and there was no show of any foam, so they're just air filled. Okay, and if we look around the back here, as with the previous models, we can see we've got rather thick CVDs on this one. There is no dog bones on the rear like you'd see on most RC buggies, trucks. Usually they have CVDs only on the front, but these have got CVDs on the rear, rather chunky ones. They look like they're, you know, the same thickness as a 110 scale, just like the previous Hypergos. We've got a little metal back bumper there, you know, just a little bit of a guard there for the hinge pins. On the front, we also have a metal bumper here, guys. This is really a metal bumper, as you can see. If I tap on the plastic, you can tell that is metal, so it's going to be really durable in any front collisions there, and it just clears the front wheels. As you can see there, it lines up with the front wheels, so it's going to protect the whole front end of this buggy should you happen to lose control of it and smack into a curb or a wall or something like that. Front CVDs, same deal, very thick. We have oil-filled shocks, okay, as well. And the rest of it is plastic construction. Let's have a closer look. I'll take it off the stand. We'll have a look underneath. So, alright guys, so let's do a quick drop test. Yep, definitely got oil-filled shocks on this one. The fronts seem a little bit stiffer than the rear, but as you can see, the rebound is perfect. Very nice. Alright guys, so underneath, same plastic construction chassis as the previous Hypergos, with the pretty tough plastic for the bottom chassis plate. Okay, we've got the metal on the bottom there for the skid plate of the bumper, same on the rear. This is metal, and plastic A-arms on this one. As you can see, this model has adjustable turnbuckles as well. Pretty sure the original Hypergos didn't, so that's good. We've got some adjustability there for the actual toe in, toe out. So anyway guys, let's go have a look underneath the hood of the brushless system on the new Hypergo 116 scale buggy. Guys, so here it is. We have the 45 amp ESC just there with the independent receiver, as you can see, and the on and off button just there on the side. As you see, they're both flashing to bind. We've got a cooling fan tucked on the side of this 2845 motor, as well as a heat sink as well. Okay, as you can see, the top of the chassis is exactly like the previous Hypergo trucks that they released earlier in the year. We have the 3S LiPo, just there, the 1050 milliamp hour 25C LiPo. As I showed you before, we get two of them. One's already pre-installed in the car, and I did connect this up, guys. This was not plugged in during shipment, so I did have a quick sneak peek before making this video, and yeah, it runs on the Dean's plug connector there, and you can probably see, yeah, you can see the balance lead plug to charge up the LiPo batteries. Now they are stating that the 3S LiPo, the 1050 milliamp hour, will give us around 10 to 12 minutes of runtime. But I'm pretty sure, like the previous models on official release, with the updated ESC that the brush models had, we should be able to use our own LiPos as well. We can fit fairly big ones in here. Like I showed in one of my previous videos with the original Hypergo, I did fit a WL Toys 2200 in here rather easily. That was a 2S though. Alright guys, we have the same bracing setup as the original. You just twist it out and then you can lever that out and take the batteries out. Alright guys, so yeah, basically the same sort of chassis as the original trucks, except I think this is a new option. I can't recall seeing the adjustable turnbuckles on the previous model, so that's good to see. This is claimed to have a top speed of 62 kilometers an hour. They're stating on the listing that they showed me, so that's not a bad speed out of this little 1/16 scale buggy. We'll be testing that out, of course, and we'll see if we can get to that speeds with the 3S batteries provided. So I'm going to put it up on the stand again and put some batteries in the remote, and we'll see the power out of this little buggy. Okay guys, I went and put batteries in the transmitter. It does take two, like I said before. Okay, so I've got the car turned on. Now your on and off switch, when it binds, it goes straight to the 70%, or you can go straight to 100%, alright? So as you can see, it's fired up. Let's see what the speed is like. The wheel speed on the stand here is like on 70%. Nice, not bad. Okay, so that's 70%. I'm going to flick it over to the 100% now. So we've got 100% throttle. Those tyres are ballooning a little bit. Alright, so seems like it's got pretty decent power, that's for sure. I can't wait to take this one out, guys, and put it through its paces. Alright guys, well before I finish this video up, we'll have a look at the optional extra transmitter here that MJX sent me out. This is a HG-T22. This is an optional extra, like I said. It does not come with a ready to run package, but this does have the Bluetooth and GPS connectivity. Alright, so we'll have a quick look at that and then I'll finish out the video. Okay, guys, so here is how the transmitter and receiver comes packaged, okay, in this blister pack. Right, and as we can see here, this is the original style remote of the original Hypergo. Alright, so nothing's really changed from the brushed models. Alright, so there's no real need to go over this one if you already have the original Hypergo. We have the GPS module like we saw in the brushed models, and we also got the independent receiver which is compatible with this system. Also looks like we've got a couple of pieces here. I'll have to look up what they are. They look like they press fit onto something. Alright. This time we get a phone mount, which is good to see. As you can see, it clips on, and we've got the phone attachment there which is spring loaded. So yeah, that's good to see that they include a proper phone mount, because on the original Hypergo, when I was filming and I had the phone sitting up here, I actually used one of those little mini tripods and just wrapped it around to make my review video on that one, rather than that little armband they gave you. So it's good to see that they include a proper phone mounting system. And we also have some associated cabling just here. We've got some zip ties and some double-sided tape there to connect the actual Bluetooth system to the ESC and receiver there. Last but not least, we have the user manual for the HG-T22 transmitter. Okay, so it just goes over basically everything about connecting to the app, which is the HyperGo app for the GPS unit. We've got a rundown on the R20 receiver, what cables that you use to connect to it. Also some information about connecting to the 45 amp ESC that's in the buggy already. Okay, so pretty easy instructions. There is the antenna base. So that's what that little those little plastic things were for. Okay, so it just tells you there what that was for. And on the back we have the basic rundown of the T20 transmitter, guys. Alright, and that's basically it. On the last page, on the back cover, it shows you how to mount the mobile phone mount as well. So anyway, guys, that is the optional extra of the HG22. You can buy that separately. That's what MJX told me via email. If you want the option of the Bluetooth and GPS function for the speed reader. If you want the speed reader for your buggy, you can purchase this separately. Like, I don't know any of the prices, guys, because this is all pre-release at the moment. Even the buggy, I have no idea what the price is of the buggy as yet, but expect to see it pretty soon on you know, your major online vendors there. It'll definitely pop up for sure very soon. So thanks very much for watching, guys. My quick overview on this brand new buggy from MJX, a 116 brushless model they're just bringing out. So yeah, stay tuned, guys. Once the weather clears up and I'm able to make actual running videos, I'll definitely take this out and take for a good bash around and some speed testing with it as well. I'm really looking forward to it. So if I come across any links where you could purchase this one already, I will definitely leave them in the description below so you can check it out for yourself. So anyway, guys, that's it for me. Hope you enjoyed this overview and first look at the new brushless 16207 buggy, a HyperGo buggy from MJX. Will you be getting one yourself? I know, you know, the original HyperGos were pretty popular, so I think this one will be pretty popular as well. Alright, guys, well, thanks very much. I'll catch you on the next one. Till then, enjoy the hobby and bye for now.